I hate who I've become. 1 year ago, I faced my biggest fear and became a skydiver. Or I almost did. I quit right before the finish line. No injury, no reason. I just stopped. So I decided to go back, to finally follow through. And that's where it all went wrong.
Stand up.
There was only one thing I knew. If I go home without finishing this, I've proven something about myself no parachute can save me from. Okay, hold on. Let me first tell you how we went from this to this. I used to be this kid. The one who, if something felt right, just did it. No second guessing, no waiting for the perfect moment. I never understood people who just talk, the ones who have a plan for everything and do exactly none of it. I told myself I would never become that person. But somehow, I did. Now I just think about things, overthink them, and then do nothing. And the worst part is, I know it. So it's time to fix this.
Nice.
You don't just wake up one day and become someone else. It happens slowly, small decisions again and again. Until one day, you look at yourself and don't even recognize the person staring back. And the scary part, you don't notice it. Until you've already become someone you never wanted to be. 2 years ago, I saw it clearly for the first time. And about 10 months ago, I decided to do something about it. I started skydiving. A dream I had for years. And for once, I didn't overthink it. I just did it.
Fuck, that was scary. I think the scariest part was to fly up there.
And what I felt after wasn't just adrenaline.
That was crazy.
It was something deeper. For the first time in a long time, I kept a promise to myself. And that feeling, that was true fulfillment. The kind of joy you don't get from anywhere else. And then, I stopped. Not because I didn't want it anymore, but because life got in the way. Work, deadlines, responsibilities. And there's the thing, we all do this. We stop doing things we know are good for us. Doesn't matter if it's eating healthy, going to the gym, or jumping out of planes. We know it makes us better. We know how it feels, and we still stop. We always say life gets in the way, but maybe that's just the story we tell ourselves. So I made a decision. No more talking, no more waiting, I'm finishing this, no matter what it takes. To become a real skydiver, you need your A license. And that takes 3 things. 25 jumps in total, a set of instructor jumps, and 1 jump where you pack your own parachute. And then, trust it with your life. When I stopped, I was at jump 14. 11 jumps away from the finish line. 11 jumps I never made. Until now. I'm going to do this. Not just for the sake of skydiving, but because I need to become someone who follows through again. Someone who keeps his word. So I booked a flight to a drop zone. This time, Brazil.
Let's go. After a 10-hour flight and 3-hour Uber drive now from Sao Paulo airport to Airbnb, I can barely keep my eyes open, but yeah. We just arrived here back at the drop zone. And it feels good to be back. It's been 10 months of no jumping. I finally found a really good school. I have an awesome instructor.
Time to meet Coto, founder of FreeFlow, one of the best freeflyers out there, and somehow my instructor. But before any of the fun stuff, 10 months off meant one thing. I had to earn my way back in. So I started from the beginning. Back to theory. Emergency procedures, landing patterns, gear checks, everything again.
Nice. To be honest, I was hoping that I would be able to skip it, but looking back, I'm actually quite happy we didn't, because I feel more prepared than ever right now. Now it's time to go for the first jump again. We're starting with jump level 3, so let's go.
Level 3. the first real test. Can I still control myself? I told myself the hardest part would be the first exit, getting back in that plane after 10 months of excuses. The door opened, and for a second, everything from the last 10 months disappeared. The overthinking, the excuses, the person I didn't want to be.
13,000 feet.
None of that matters at 13,000 feet.
Have fun, brother. Check in. Okay.
And then I was falling. 40 seconds of free fall. And just like that, I remembered why I couldn't let this go. I'm back. I'm actually back.
Oh, good? Fuck yeah.
Alright, we just got the first jump in again, so level 3 was successful. After 10 months I thought we might have to overcome the fear again, but actually it felt quite nice. I was quite chill in the plane. And yeah, now let's keep it going and let's see which level we go next. We just finished with the debrief and the jump went well, especially for the first time after all this time now, which gives me a lot of confidence. From level 3 now we're going to continue straight to level 7, which some of you might remember from my last video. It's the one where you put all you've learned together. Now I have 20 minutes to breathe and then let's hop on the plane.
Level 7. Everything coming together. Showing my instructor I'm in control. Turns, stability, more or less, and tracking. Stretching my legs and arms to increase speed.
Flare, 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 flare. There you go, my friend.
And that's it. Recurrency, done. I'm officially back where I left off. And in Brazil, that's more than enough reason to celebrate with all the other AFS students at the drop zone.
Isso aqui é Brasil.
But I wasn't done yet. One last instructor jump, 9 more jumps, one self-packed parachute is all that stands between me and that license.
Coming forward.
On to the next, my first dive exit. I think there's no need to explain where the name comes from. I'm approaching another skydiver in freefall without crashing into. Slow controlled movements, adjust your body to match their level. All of that at 200 kilometers an hour. Sounds easy? It's not. Days passed. Jump after jump, early mornings, long days. Jump 18, jump 19, 20, 21. I was exhausted.
Oh, another day. Phew. It's so crazy how exhausted you are after just a few jumps in one day, especially after the first jumps. Almost 8 in the morning, so let's get back to the drop zone.
So I kept going, and with the time, found my confidence again.
I'll give it more time before we jump.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we did better landings. I'm just now getting ready for jump 25, which is the last jump in my A license actually.
Only this jump and my self-packed parachute was left on the list.
And then it looks like we're A licensed.
Jump 25. Another checkbox on the list.
I was like, the wind was so strong up there. I came down, I was like, okay, I don't lose much altitude and don't move forward. And then I came here in position. I was just going and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna land here, not gonna land here. Also not gonna land here, and then I saw the fence, I was like, oi, fuck it, it's a good landing.
Even though it felt like it, I did not officially have my A license yet, because I didn't pack my own parachute yet. And for that, I had to wait 3 more days for an instructor to help me. So I kept jumping. I looked at the numbers. If I kept this pace, I could reach 50 jumps before my flight home. That's the B license. I came here for one thing. But now there was a chance to walk away with something even bigger. So I added a few more boxes to the list. 50 jumps total, 1 more instructor jump. I was already at 33, so I thought there's no going back now.
Look forward,
until
shoulder.
It happened.
Easy, hold it, flare, 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 flare. Stand up.
Hard landing. I felt it immediately, but I ignored it. Until the next morning. That's when it hit me. Maybe this was over.
Okay, here we are. Yesterday actually for my first landing, I got quite an impact on my left foot and I already felt there was something wrong. But the pain wasn't that bad, so I just kept jumping. And now today, just when I got up, I couldn't put much pressure on my foot. It's because I strained my ligaments. And yeah, that's quite a bummer right now. So let's get up first, see how much pressure we can put on it, and then decide where we go from here. Okay, so this morning it actually got a bit worse. I'm right now doing some risk management because I have 36 jumps now, but I didn't yet get my A license since I haven't packed my own parachute and jumped with it yet. They told us in 3 days they have someone who can do it with us.
So here's the problem. If I keep pushing for 50 jumps and mess up this ankle worse, I might not be able to do my self-packed parachute jump, which means I wouldn't even get my A license, the thing I actually came here for. But if I stop now and just wait for the packing instructor, I'll never hit 50 jumps before my flight home.
So yeah, we just walk there, see how it goes, and from today on only smooth landings and preferably on the butt. But yeah, let's go.
I had 5 days left and 14 jumps to go, so I had a choice to make. Stop now or take the risk.
I mean, I can walk, but I just have to make sure I get the right angle when I get impact on my foot. But motivation is bigger than pain right now, so we definitely will hop on one of the next loads and just try to see how it goes. I'm a little bit afraid of panicking just because I know I can't get more impact on this foot now. But yeah, we just give it a try, hop on the next load and see how it goes. I just landed now and it worked out perfectly. I just landed on my butt just as I hoped it would be. Actually, there was no impact at all on my left foot. If we can keep it going like this, nothing is stopping us from getting to the 50 jumps now. But walking through the drop zone still looks completely dumb.
And then the day came, the one I'd been dreading. Packing my own parachute. And a parachute is not a backpack. We're talking about 70 square meters of nylon that needs to fold into something roughly the size of a day pack, in exactly the right order. Because in about 3 hours, I'm going to trust it with my life. My instructor walked me through every step. Twice.
I'm now getting geared up and we hop on the next plane. And yeah, my instructor told me it should open. It might be a hard impact or something, but it should open for sure.
Let's go for it. I think we can go.
I'm a little bit more nervous than from the other jumps because this time I packed this one. Now it's on me.
And suddenly it was back. That feeling. The exact same feeling from my first flight up in Cape Town. This pressure, this awareness, if I mess this up, I'm on my own. At deployment altitude, I reached back and pulled. It opened. I don't think I've ever looked up at something I put together with my own hands and felt that kind of relief. And now, I'm floating above Brazil at 2,000 meters, wondering why I ever stopped doing this.
This was jump 42
And we got to go. This was all about approaching, and for license B it's necessary to do a formation with 3 skydivers in the air. So 2 instructors now, we're doing an exit with all 3 of us, and then I will try to approach both of them in the air. And yeah, this will be my first formation. And straight after the exit, I lost them. There was only one thing in my mind. I need to get back to them. Otherwise, I'd fail. I sped up towards them, but too fast. I fell off. Again, this time slower.
Woohoo! Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
You have something to say that you would like to add?
Well, I'm so happy for him.
But yeah!
For him.
Yeah!
This felt like a real turning point. Another box checked, the injury behind me, my confidence back. For a moment, I just let myself enjoy it. Looked back at everything it took to get here and thought, nothing is going to stop me now. But I didn't think of one thing. Alright, the clouds came in, and with that it's not so easy to jump right now. We're gonna wait until it clears up. But it didn't. For 2 days I couldn't jump. The weather closed the drop zone. I watched the sky, checked forecasts, waited. Now I had 8 jumps left for the B license and less than 48 hours before my flight home. And for the first time, I started questioning it. Maybe I should just be happy with the A license. That's what I came here for, right? That was the promise I made to myself. Finish what I started. I did that, but something in me couldn't let it go. One thing we were super lucky with actually the first days was that the weather was always nice. So we could jump like 7 jumps a day. And now it's the opposite. Actually, we're kind of in the worst time that you can be here. So it's a lot of rain and a lot of clouds usually. We were just really lucky. When there were no clouds, the wind was too strong. When there was no wind, there were clouds. So we had to wait. As Coto said, when the wind is strong, you're rather down here, wishing you were up there, than being up there, wishing you were down here. And then, in the evening, the clouds broke, and we knew tomorrow we can jump. We're now going to do the biggest jump I've done so far. We're going to be 5 up there, and we try to do a formation. So we all exit, I exit first, then we try to find the base, start our formation there and see how it goes. If we're comfortable, we start some rotations. If not, not. So yeah, get ready? We're ready? Let's go. Let's go, vagabundos! And for the first time, I wasn't alone up there. Because skydiving is incredible, but it becomes something else entirely when you share it.
Bro.
Almost all boxes were checked, and there was only one thing left: the last jump. And that was jump 50. So now I have officially my Brazilian B license. For the last days I've been waiting here because the wind was so strong and I was just hoping for it to get better so I could get it just in time. Woo! That was a hell of a ride. Skills, commitments, relationships, none of them are destinations. First day as a B licensed skydiver. They're practices. You don't lose them, you just stop showing up for them. I didn't lose skydiving when I stopped jumping. I just stopped practicing it. And the moment I started again, it was all still there, waiting. Life will always get in the way. That part never changes. But I used to think the people who follow through are just built differently. They're not. They're just the ones who restart without shame, who don't need it to be perfect or the right moment or the right version of themselves.
Congratulations, bro.
They just go back. And this time, I did too.
My flight is actually going in 20 minutes, so time to go.
So we don't go to visit.
We've been to all the offices here around.
Destroy ground part of the forest, but sometimes they kill people. The last year it was like a family of farmers who were killed by indigenous people with arrows.